Hello. In this episode of FUM0039, we are going to talk about the electric cabinet. We are going to plan how to do it, because in its current form it cannot accommodate the 3 VFDs I have planned to put in there. Well, it has enough surface area, but not enough height. Fortunately, inside the machine there is enough room to make it a little bit higher. So, let's see how it is. So, this here is the electric cabinet of this milling machine. So my intention is to put 3 VFDs here. Well, these things here, all the wiring here and under there, I will take away. We really don't need those because, because we don't need them. Actually, I will not put the electric wires through into here, there in the pedestal. Well, at least that is the plan. I probably will have, let's see how it is, but I think there will be more suitable solutions available here. Yeah, okay, so, and then what I'm going to need here is some room. This here is the VFD for this thing. I already have in my lathe a similar device. These are really good. I will show you the model here. Not all of these are alike. There are stripped down versions which don't have all the needed components. For example, this knob is missing from quite a few of them, and then there are some stripped down features, etc. Some of these are missing the braking resistor connection. That's bad. But yeah, in my case it doesn't matter because I'm not going to put a braking resistor here. Well, and then whatever. But the main thing about this is that we are going to have one here under, like that, not like that, it will be straight, and the other one is going to sit here on top. Okay, there we have one for spindle and one for the feeds. Okay, and in addition to those, oh yeah, the problem. As you can see, it's too high, because my intention is to have this lid on here. So I will have this lid here, and because of this, they need to be further. It needs to be deeper. This cover needs to be deeper. So, how do we make it deeper then? Well, as it appears, it's quite straight on every corner here. It's mounted here. This is a separate aluminium piece, which is mounted with 4 bolts, 2 of which are a little bit special. Well, I believe it is mounted only by 2 bolts, and these are mounted to the cast iron itself. But we'll see what the real situation is. And then we have all these wires. Some of them are going like this one, which is containing all these wires. This one is going to the feed to the table. These three go to the spindle motor, including the ground wire, and then we have the coolant pump here under. That's it. What we need to do here is to have yet another. We have the motor wires separately. I will separate the motor wires from the control wires, because in VFDs these wires, the motor wires, are going to contain a lot of interference, and that one is not a very good thing if the control wires are running in parallel with the if the control wires are running in parallel with the motor wires, it will create interference and this disturbance, a lot of unwanted signals in the control wires. So you can end up in a machine that will start, yes, and stop randomly. Not a very good thing to happen. So therefore I will separate them, and furthermore the motor wires should be shielded. In this case it's really easy because they already have these flexible tubes there, which I can use. They are also under there, and I'm really lucky. Under there we have two tubes going, so I can use those two for my wiring. So yeah, okay. So let's take this apart now. Okay, first we need to get these a little bit away from here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and then these I already have detached. Okay, this is quite easy. 14 millimeters. Oh man. Well, this is really Schaublin, you can tell. Well, this is machined component. Turned, I don't know how, but it's machined component. Wow. Very nice. Okay. There you are. Let's see now. This one. I need to go to the back side of this machine. No. Well, this is still there. I did forget this. This will... Oh. Wow! You can see the inside of the machine. Ah, that's nice. Okay. Now, let's see how this comes out here. Okay, I already detached this one. This is the wires that go down here somewhere. It's a short tube, like this. Well, need to clean it up. Let's see. Oh. Huh. How in earth I'm going to get this one out. One by one, maybe. Okay, let it sit there for a while. Now, this is a puzzle. You cannot get it out because there is a motor from that way. You could get it out when the motor is not there, but I assume this can be taken out. Yeah, I can. That's really easy. Okay, and now just screw these out. Oh no, not even screw. Just okay, this one too. Okay, and one more. Easy enough. And let's see. The backside is clean. Top is not clean. Yep, lucky. Okay. This will need cleaning. You want to see inside? Yeah, of course you want. Okay. It's looking really nice in there. Okay. Well, that's the speed adjustment. It goes. These are the chains that are going into the variator. That one, well, it's a really complex thing inside. There's some planetary gear, etc. It's really complex. That hole there is for my switch. I will, I need to put the switch there, wire it, before I do the actual housing here. And this gear here, up here, is for turning and pulling in and out that thing. And this here, that's a coolant pipe. And down there we have the coolant pump. I believe so. Yep. Let there be light. That there is the coolant pump. Okay. I'm really glad I cleaned this quite well. But now I can access the cells here. These still contain a lot of dirt, which I will now remove. Yeah, okay. Okay, first of all, I decided not to use a wooden frame here. Simply because this is easy, actually. You just make the correct sized riser here. I have here some 16mm aluminium, and just make pieces out of this. Bore a hole through, thread it to M8, and then use some bolt and cut it from each end, and then screw it there. And then you have it a little bit higher. Of course, there will be a gap everywhere between here, but I assume that that dirt inside there inside the machine was probably from I don't know how many years. Nobody could be cleaning the top of this, and there wasn't too much of dirt. So inside of this machine, unless you use some shop air, it will stay clean. Therefore, I can actually leave it open. It will be covered by a plate from outside, but it's open to inside. This means that there will be airflow. Ah, okay. Not a very bad thing. Okay, now we need to figure out how much we need here in between. Okay, let's take one of these animals. Okay, there you are. And then I have here some measuring tools. This is, well, it's very good. Well, I don't know what this is. This is for, well, I don't know what it is for. It's for maybe some paperwork. It's very steady. Okay, now how deep? Okay, let's see. Okay. I believe there you are. So this says 40 millimeters from this surface. So okay, if I put it 50, there will be plenty of room because the back side of this is already a little bit high, and then also this the wall thickness of the pedestal is added to that. There should be plenty of room there. So I will use 50 millimeter risers here. That's plenty. Better have plenty than too little. Okay. So 50. Okay, and now layout. Okay. First one goes somewhere here. Like that. The second one goes somewhere here. No, like that. Okay. And the last one goes somewhere here. Like that. But now there is no gap here. We need to, let's leave that much. We can put it quite high because, because we can. It's better to have plenty of, we don't need any room back here because there are no connectors, etc. And well, it's okay to have no room there. And then this one. Okay, now we have some room there. Okay, does that look cool? Okay, and then the last one, I will probably put it somewhere here. No, yeah, or maybe a little bit down. I believe that's it. Okay. As always, these projects tend to take sharp turns. This time I decided not to make it a wooden frame inside there. Too complicated. Painting and whatever. Well, I have a very good two-component paint now. I'm sure I'm having a good use for that one. But raising it with bushings 5 centimeters long, that's the way to go. It's easy. It doesn't. It's really easy. So why bother making it more complex than it needs to be? So the next time we will be having some I will actually do the bushings, the threading, and then installing this box into place, making the holes for the VFDs, etc. out of camera. You don't want to see that kind of thing. Well, of course, if I do some mishaps, for example, break my tap into one of those aluminium things, no, I don't. And if I do, it's not a big thing. You just throw the tap and the aluminium piece away. That's it. It's really simple. But till the next time, see you.